Have you ever felt?
Are you listening?
I was so excited to find out that when I came home from my niece and nephew's basketball game that my package had arrived from Amazon. And I was so excited to find out that it included my Filofax. So this is in the color Poppy, which is just a beautiful, vibrant red, and I love it. Red is one of my favorite colors. It's actually number 2 behind green. And when you open this baby up, you already have some inserts, which is kind of cool. Of course, I'm not going to be using this as a ring bounder system. I'm not a ring bounder kind of a girl. I'm not going to get rid of this. I'm definitely going to keep this on my desk and use it like for scratch paper and what have you. Just because, you know, I was never a Hobonichi girl and now I own 5. So I don't want to get rid of this in case one day I decide, hey, I'm going to throw that in there and use that. So when we first open it up, I'm going to go ahead and go through these in case somebody clicked on here and they actually are going to use this as a ring bound system. You have a little piece of acetate sheet here so that you can put sticky notes on. And then this very light, nice paper. I don't know what you would call this, but it's very thin. And you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tabs in here. In tab 1, you have 1, 2 to-do sheets. And then you get a couple of sheets of lined paper, a couple grid, a couple plain. This is a really pretty color, actually. A couple of lined paper in color. And it's like a, I don't even know, it's like a darker blue. It's really pretty. Then you have a very vibrant green. And some pink, which I was already writing some notes on, so I'm just gonna throw that over. And then in part 2, you have your contacts. And what's interesting is you get 2, 3, 4 pages of that. And then in part 3, you end up going from English to another language. So I guess they just wanted to cover it in case they sold this in different countries. They had all their bases covered. So you get that, and then you get a bunch of random facts that, again, I feel like I can Google. National Information 2017. Very nice. Okay. Noble Dates 2017 and Religious Festivals 2017. I find this, again, hilarious because I can Google it, but I think it's pretty funny that they're like, what do we need in there? I know what we need. We need religious festivals, just in case. That to me was pretty funny. I don't know. And then you have a blank notes on the back. And then in tab 4, you get your year at a glance, which is always appreciated. And it says week on 2 pages diary. And then you get 2016, 2018, and then we're back to English, and you get personal information here. And then again, we're back to another language. And I really love these because even if I'm not going to be using the rings in here, I like to put this in my pencil case because it's really small and it's not, you know, it's bendy, so it just fits really nice usually. So here's where the week on 2 pages is going to start. And again, you have a bunch of different languages. I'll pick it up. I certainly have no idea what all of those languages are, but there they are. So you have the day of the week in every language. And you also have the month in every language. So that's great for people who really, you know, are going to use this that way. This is actually my first Filofax. I've never owned one before, and I don't know. I think they're really awesome. I actually picked this because of the vegan organizer. She made me do it. It looked fantastic when she was talking about it. Plus, it is obviously because she picked it. It's vegan friendly because it's not real leather, and so that's great because it means it's less expensive. So that's always a plus. And then we're just going to go through and they all look the same. And let me see if there's anything different at the back. And on the back of the weeks on 2 pages, you get 1, 2, 3, 4 pages for notes, and then nothing in 5 or 6 because they're like, that's enough stuff. Okay, so the reason why I chose this guy is because you can go ahead and pull out the rings. Oh, that's amazing. So there's no like de-ringing this thing or anything like that. And again, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and lay this on my desk like that. And you know how they have like those little desk, I don't know what you call them, organizers, desk planners that kind of sit like that. This sits great like that, and I can just write things down on the days if I need to, and so it will get used. So I'm excited about that. Waste not, want not, right? Isn't that like the rule? Okay, so I already mentioned that this is vegan friendly, but here's the irritating part. It's not going to ever be completely flat no matter what you do. I mean, it's not like it's closing in on you, but there is like a piece of like cardboard or plastic or something in here to make sure that this always stays rounded, so that when you like you get that really nice rounded look to it. So that's why it won't stay flat, and I was trying to play around with it to see if it comes out, but I think they basically just sewed the material over it, so that's a no-go. I mean, it definitely bends and everything, but that's pretty much why it's not gonna lay completely flat and stay open, because it's always meant to, you know, pop up, whatever. Anyway, let's start over here on this side. And you just have this little pocket here, which is great, and you can go ahead and fit stuff in here. I'll show you with some Post-its so you can kind of get an idea of how deep or not deep this thing is. And so there's your one pocket, and then this is a second pocket, and then there's a third pocket. Now, this has a zippy pouch, which, I mean, I'm not really into carrying change. I've done that before and messed up many a wallets doing it, so I just really don't do that anymore. But it's not very deep either, so there's not a lot of change you would really be able to fit in here without it really getting crazy on you. I don't know. But they have these like pockets, and they call them like what, they're gusseted pockets, I guess. Meaning that they stretch like that. Again, I don't really feel the need to stuff my wallet, but you end up getting some card slots back here. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 card slots. And again, like I mentioned, there's that third, if you count 1, 2, 3, third pocket you can slide stuff down there. Now here's this guy that I was really concerned about, and he's just this really small, and this is not a very stretchy kind of elastic. It does have some stretch, but it's meant to be pretty much the size that it is here. And so I was really concerned about a lot of different pens not fitting in here. You're definitely going to have some issues with that. But I was watching the vegan organizer, and she had mentioned that even if some of the pens do fit in here, it tends to add a little bit of push against the zipper here. And I was concerned about that. So I went on like this whole, I just used that as an excuse to go ahead and buy pens from Jet Pens. But I mean, I did. I needed some new pens. So I'm going to try out some pens in here in a minute. But let's go over to this side. So now you have that same material that is just like that elastic, stretchy material here. And I mean, I certainly could fit my iPhone 6 Plus in here, and it worked just fine. And I would show you, except I'm filming with it right now. And it worked great. And I had my weeks in here, and it closed. And it was great. You can also just put your weeks in here and then just put the phone on top and not really put it in a secure pocket, and it still fit fine for me. So it's just, you know, give it a try. And then, so you have this, and here again is sort of how that looks. So you have 1, 2, 3 pockets to put things in. This one doesn't have anything in it. This one has fantastic amounts of card slots. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then if you turn it around, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 12 in total right here. And you ended up having 8 over here. So you end up getting 20 card slots. That is amazing. And then, you know, you can just put whatever you want in the back here. So tons and tons of room. Again, this is gusseted, so there's a little bit of stretch. If you are all about that life, I personally am not about that life. So here are some of the pens that I chose from Jet Pens. This is a uni-ball Signo, and it's in a 0.28, and I believe this is the RT1. And then I have this zebra pen, and it's beautiful, and I think it's in a 0.5. And I thought this would look really, really great. And this is a multi-pen, and it has 1 black, 1 red, and a pencil unit. And this is pretty slim. So these were the 3 pens I thought would fit in there. And then I went on to Amazon, and when I ordered the Poppy, the Saffiano and Poppy, I went ahead and picked up this little baby. Now this is a Parker Jotter, and I think I first saw this on Romany's Realm, and she was really like going over the moon about this pen, and I thought, huh, I should pick up one of those. And I forgot all about it. And then when I was on the search for ballpoint pens, because I'm really missing my ballpoint pens, especially journaling with them, because they dry. I mean, you don't have to worry about drying with them like you do with gel pens, and you can just use your highlighters. It reminded me of Romany, so I was like, I remember her saying it was great, I'm gonna get it. And it was pretty inexpensive. So this was another choice that I thought would look great in here. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how they look. So this is the Parker Jotter. And look how tiny. I mean, it's definitely the shortest one out of the bunch, which is really, really nice. So if you're looking for something that's short, let me show you. This is my Passport in the color Camel. And look at how tiny. Isn't that cute? It's like really tiny and perfect height. Sometimes when you're carrying something that's this big and it's a lot taller than the actual Passport size, you're just like, but this one fits very, very nicely. So if you're looking for a pen for your Passport, this is definitely the pen. So this looks really nice. I'm gonna go ahead and leave that there for a minute, and let me put in the weeks so that I can zip these up and we'll see how it looks. All right, so this is what I purchased. This is the weeks, Hobonichi, and it's in the color, I believe, Midnight. I'll correct myself down below if I am wrong. And I thought it was basically just going to be black. My bad. It is not. It's a navy color for sure, and it's actually really beautiful. When you pick it up, it has a lot of that shimmer in it, so it reminds me of this pen if you saw this haul. And I was saying that in the barrel of this pen, it kind of looks like when you go up to a car and you look at the paint and it has like that shimmer in it, like it looks like glitter but not glitter, and it just makes it shine really nice in the sun. It has that, so that's probably why they call this Midnight, and it's really beautiful. When you move it around, it looks like tiny little stars. It's really cute. And so I do love this, and I actually was going to return it because, like a crazy person, I ordered 2 more weeks because I'm clearly nuts. And again, the vegan organizer made me do it. She made me buy this Poppy, and she made me buy another weeks because she had this video where they had a limited edition, and so I picked up the limited edition in Amazon Japan, or on Amazon Japan, I should say. So I don't know if I'm actually going to keep this one or give it to my mother, or, you know, just return it. I'm just not sure yet. But once I saw that, because I was like, oh, it's plain and boring, but the shimmer that's on it is so pretty that I might keep it. I don't know. And it does come with these damn bookmarkers, and there's one in like a black and in a like a silver gray. And I just feel like they're going to get caught in the zipper and be stupid. So I think if I do keep these, I'm going to end up tucking these in the back somewhere and washi taping them, because it's really going to suck. And let me just, of course, they come with these little real way maps of Japan, and then like your little pouch. Okay. And everyone that I've watched that has done this, and there's only a few people who have, they're absolutely right. as far as video is concerned anyway. I don't know about in the real world how many people have tried this. It fits perfectly and it's so, so nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and zip this guy up and show you how the Jotter looks. So you can see on the side that you can't even tell but there's a pen there, which makes me really, really happy. Nothing's pushing up on the zipper, and you certainly want your zipper to last as long as it possibly can. And so I love that. So that one's great. And now I'm going to try the zebra. Very nice. And again, you cannot tell that there's a pen there. Not pushing up on anything. So that's sweet. I've got two choices already. This is when it's going to get a little dicey. So this is the Signo RT1, and it has a grip, if you didn't see my Jet Pens haul, all the way down to the tip, but it's very thin and very nice. It's more of a grip that helps you like not slide, or, you know, because sometimes your hands sweat and then you're just sliding around, more than it is like to have a firm, huge grip on it. So I like that. Oops. Okay. So this guy, in my opinion, is going to be a no-go because I'm pushing pretty, yeah. So that's a bummer. Then we have this multi-pen, and let's see what happens here. Okay, so this doesn't have a grip. So even though the grip is very, very thin on here, it's like a light coating of grip on here, it needs to not have it. So this is a go, which is so nice. Let's see how it zips up, because there's 3 in here, and I'd love to have that. Okay. Okay. I can tell a little bit. I don't know if you can. But definitely you can tell a little bit that it's kind of in there, but it's not pushing up crazy to where it's going to be an issue zipping up and down, because that would be a mess. So yay, I'm very excited about that. Now, one thing I thought about, and I'm gonna do it. Let me see. So your Hobonichi Weeks, I ended up ordering this from Amazon. It actually comes with a Hobonichi pen, and I wasn't sure if that was actually going to happen, because I thought this was the free gift, as well as that little piece of toast, or the toast plate. It didn't come with the toast plate, darn, and it did come with the pen, so that's really great. So if you didn't know that, you'll certainly get a pen with your weeks if you order it from Amazon, and I'm hoping that's true of Amazon Japan, because I ordered 2 more from there, and I really do like these pens. The color and the plainness doesn't bother me as much, but I really do like the way they write. So I thought that I could put a pen here, and I don't know, I'm going to take this guy out and put him here, and I'm going to put this zebra back in here and see how it goes. Okay, so here you can definitely tell that it's sticking up a little bit, but it does zip. And I wonder, I don't know if it's just because there's 2 pens on the edge there or not. So I wondered, okay, see, look, it's kind of getting stuck here on the clips, I think. So let's do this. Beautiful. So you actually can put your Hobonichi pen down here and have one of these 3 pens, or something that's thinner or around the same size, up here in the pen loop and be fine, which is awesome, because that means that I have several pens, and that makes me happy. Okay. Oh. Okay, so look what I've done. I've already got these damn things stuck in here. You see what I'm saying? I knew that was going to be oh, thing. Great. Break it the first day you get it, Sylvia. That's who I am. Okay. Unstuck. Jeez. Okay, so that's nice to know that you can fit 2 pens in here if you need to. One right here and one right here if you don't put a lot of other things in here. So now the next thing that I really wanted to try out was this guy. So I have my weeks, and this is going to be my planning for 2017. And here's how the weeks, I definitely did a walkthrough of this if you're not sure about the weeks in another video. And I thought, well, you know, most people would put the weeks back here, or you could just throw the weeks here. And it actually doesn't fit well. It's too tall to fit up here, or, you know, obviously back here as well. So that's all just a no-go. If, you know, you're thinking about this system, I want you to be sure. So this is what they call, I guess, the smiley pocket back here. And I get why they do that. And I kind of want to draw like on the back here. Is that like wrong? People are probably like, no, don't draw on it, but it would be funny. So this is actually where I think I'm going to go ahead and keep this guy back here. And it just says weeks, and I like that. And I pushed mine all the way down. You might get a little bit of an indentation if you push it too far down, but I left this overnight and then I took it out and there wasn't anything because like I didn't push it all the way down. So, I mean, it's perfectly fine to house your weeks back here. And this is just like boring stuff where I'm just kind of tracking to see how much I'm writing or not writing. So that's just important to me. And I don't think if it ever got lost, but I mean, it's in there. It's very secure. It's not going to fall out or anything. I would really care if anybody saw that. So not a big problem. But yeah, so that is how it looks. And it's so nice. And I can keep my weekly here and then my other weekly here. So that is freaking sweet. I'm so excited. I'm going to have to cut these damn things off or tape them down because they're out of control. And then I also found this. And I thought it was beautiful. And this is just an iron-on. And I got the idea from Hobonichi because they have iron-ons that you can go ahead and purchase from them. Sorry, there's like this little glue because I tried to glue it and it wasn't going to work. And I thought that it would look really beautiful right there, up here maybe, or, you know, on the side like that because it's so damn plain and boring. I also thought it would look really cute if you put it in here. Like that. And I couldn't iron it on. I tried to do it, but I was worried about this because it's like pleather, and it just wouldn't stick. Because usually what happens is you put this on a t-shirt and then you turn the t-shirt inside out and you iron the t-shirt in between this side. And so it didn't work out. I got to find some glue. If you have some suggestions for some glue that I could use to do that, please let me know down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn.